Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane, and Michael Lane is who I be. I got to say this. I've been not, I kind of like made a few videos regarding Ferguson, Missouri, the killing of Michael Brown, and I didn't release it. I just held it back because I wanted to play it safe. I didn't want to jump the gun either way. And I said, look, let me just hold up and wait and see if other things materialize. Well, actually, the same day we get the officer's name, Darren Wilson, we have a video, surveillance video, from the convenience store. And most of you all probably seen it already, but let's just take a little bit over here on a Team Lion vlog and take a look at this. And that's it. So you see Mr. Brown doing that thing, He was doing his thing with his other friend, with his boy. And they walked out. Now, some people say that this is an assassination to his character. The family, who I believe handled themselves wonderfully, and I got love for them and my condolences to them. And their message is wonderful, beautiful. They're beautiful people. And I'm sorry that this happened. But their lawyers and spokesperson, they're saying that this is an assassination on his character, and they're doing this because they're trying to divert attention to from what that officer have done. Some people even ask, because the officer, it was put out that the officer didn't even know that Mr. Brown robbed that convenience store or shoplifted that store. And so some people may say, hey man, what does that have to do with that? I'll tell you what that evidence have to do with the officer. It has nothing to do with what went on in the mind of the officer. That surveillance video has everything to do with the mind of this late brother. His mentality, his violent mentality, number one, how he pushed that convenient clerk or owner, and then when he was confronted by that officer after he was walking in the middle of the street, he probably thought in his mind like, oh man, he's on to me. He knows that I robbed that convenience store. And then things escalated from there. But unfortunately, this young brother ain't here. But the video actually sheds a new light, because a lot of people, even though the parents did say that they have never painted this man in a wonderful light, like he was spotless. Yeah, I understand that. But there were others that did. There were others, especially some in the media, the race baiters included, that said that this man was perfect. He was almost Christ-like. And then you see this. Plus the media pushed it for them to release it. Now here's my personal thing. You hear the story from the cops, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't believe everything. My personal opinion. And I didn't believe everything from the witnesses, except maybe one. That's Tiffany Mitchell, who sounded like she was in the middle. She didn't have anything to gain or anything to lose. She said that there was a scuffle, and the scuffle went inside the car, and Mr. Brown reached inside the car, got shot. Now don't forget, the cop has a facial injury from that altercation. But here's the question. The question is, because everything to me was done right, no fault for the officer. If the evidence is really pointing to what she's saying, I'm not saying it's solid. If it happened exactly how she said it, then I believe it, that the officer was in the right. But the question is, after being shot, did Michael Brown was feeling weak and sick and felt like probably he was going to die, turned around, got on his knees, and threw his hands up? Did that happen? And did the officer shoot him once he did that? If that happened, then that officer need to be in jail, probably the death penalty, because that was wrong. If that happened that way. But again, we don't have enough information yet. So please, let's wait. It's not going to be done in a half an hour. You got all these race baiters pushing these buttons and getting you upset and getting you angry. And instead of being informed, you're being emotional. You're destroying your own neighborhood. You're getting mad at white folks. You're trying to make white folks feel guilty. You're making these race baiters even more richer. So we have to calm it down. Because a lot of things that we're saying, oh, that video's Photoshop. And then the family confirmed that it was him. So we got to relax. We can't play these games. We can't allow these people in the media, in politics, Obama included, and these race baiters, we can't let them run the show. We have to let justice and truth take its course. Alright? So that's all I'm saying, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. And I got love for the Ferguson, people in Ferguson, my brothers and sisters in Ferguson, St. Louis, man, I got love for y'all, man, because y'all said, look, F Sharpton, F Obama. Y'all starting to wise up and rise up. You're starting to get that head together. And this time, I have a message for you. Don't boo. Vote. Vote out these Democrats. And vote in some conservatives. True conservatives. Be the voice. Be the power. No more race baiters. No more crooks. No more libs. F them. Shout out to Ferguson, y'all. Like it or not.
Like it or not.